Welcome back everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today is the fifth lecture on pair of linear equations in two variables, and today we will discuss about another algebraic method. In the last class we discussed about substitution. Today we will discuss about elimination. So let us start. Elimination. Now first you all see what I am doing. After some time I will make you explain. You will make clear understanding of everything. But for the time being, you just see what I am doing. Now let us suppose we have two equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0, and another is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0. This is equation 1 and equation 2. Now what we do is that we multiply equation 1 by a2 and multiply equation 2 by a1. Now first we are multiplying equation 1 by a2, that is equation 1 into a2 and equation 2 into a1. So what comes out is that, so first multiplying equation 1 with a2, so both the sides, so a1 a2x plus b1 a2y plus c1 a2 equals 0. This is the new equation 1. So equation, let give the name by Roman 1 here, and the equation 2 becomes multiplying it by a1, so again it becomes a1 a2x plus plus b2 a1y plus c2a1 equals 0. Now what we do in the next step, we subtract equation 2 from 1. So subtracting equation 2 from 1, so a1 a2x plus b1 a2y plus c1 a2 equals 0, and a1 a2x plus b2 a1y plus c2 a1 equals 0. Now subtracting, you know how to subtract algebraic expressions. So you see here a1 a2, let this be a a1 a2 together makes a constant k. So this also becomes, this is becoming a bit clumsy. Let me write. So here a1 a2, let's together consider a1 a2, a1 into a2, both are constant, so it will be a constant k. Here also a1 a2, it will be a constant k. So when we subtract, it cancels out, and what we get is that b1 a2 minus b2 a1 y plus c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 0. Now see this thing. Finally, after doing all these things, what we have achieved is great. While discussing about substitution, what was our main motive? Our main motive was to reach to a single variable equation, that is a single equation in x or single equation in y, from where I can get easily the value of x and y, and after that I used to put that value in other equations and get the value of the other variable. So here you can see, after doing all these steps, we have finally come to a point where a1, b1, these all are constants. So this is a constants time y plus a constant equals 0. So basically this is a single variable equation in y. Now from here we can easily get the value of y, a numerical value of y we can easily get, and then the same steps like substitution, we put the value of y in any of the two given equations. We put the value of y here, we put the value in these two equations, we put the value of y in any of these two equations, and the value of x is also calculated. Now you can see that by doing these steps, we finally got to the point which we want to achieve. We want to achieve a single equation in x or y from which the value of x or y becomes very easy to execute or to find. So we have done that thing. Now what I have shown here is that we are multiplying here. So multiplying equation 1 by a2 and multiplying equation 2 by a1, that is we are multiplying in this particular case we are multiplying equation 2 by the coefficient of x. We are multiplying, that is the coefficient of x in equation 1, and here multiplying by coefficient of x in equation 2. Now we can do the opposite thing also. Let me show you what I mean to say by the opposite thing. So we have the equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0. So what we do now is that we can also do this thing, multiplying. What will be the difference in doing this thing? You will get to understand. Multiplying equation, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, equation 1 by b2 and multiplying equation 2 by b1. Now what we will get is that, let me show you. What we will get is that, so here we are multiplying equation 1 by b2. So a1 b2x plus b1 b2y plus c1 b2 equals 0. This becomes the new equation 1, and the equation 2 is we are multiplying equation 2 by b1. So a2 b1x plus b1 b2y plus c2 b1 equals 0. So here you can see the coefficient of y becomes the same. Coefficient of y becomes the same, and when we subtract this, so the coefficient of y, so the y term cancels, and we get a1 b2 minus a2 b1 x plus c1 b2 minus c2 b1 equals 0. So what we have got is that, so here this is actually, this is also a single variable equation but in x. So first what we did by multiplying the coefficients of x in the opposite equations, that is the coefficient of x, let me show you. So in first case, so in first case by multiplying the, here by multiplying the coefficient of x in first equation to second equation and the coefficient of x in second equation to first equation, and then finally subtracting them leads us to an equation which is purely of the format of a single variable equation in y. From there we get the value of y, substitute the value of y in any of the equation and we get the value of x. And if we multiply the coefficient of y, that is in second equation we multiply the coefficient of y of first equation, and in the first equation we multiply the coefficient of y, that is b2 of second equation, we get and then subtract them, we finally get to a single variable equation in x, from where we can easily find the value of x and put that in any of the other equations and get the value of y. So I know that this thing has become a bit confusing, so if we take an example this will be quite clear. So let us take an example and solve it by substitution. So let two equations be 9x minus 4y minus equals 2000, this is the example of NCERT, and 7x minus 3y equals 2000. 7x minus 3y, okay, 3y equals 2000. Now if we have to solve this is equation 1 and this is equation 2 by elimination. Now let us, we can choose any of the way. So let us choose the coefficients of y here seem to be a bit small. You see 4, 3 is the coefficients of y and 9, 7 coefficients of x. So if we proceed with the coefficient of x rule, then I think the calculations will be a bit, I mean it will be a bit difficult because numbers will be big. So while you practice the problems, you will gather the experience to choose to go in which directions. The more you practice, you will get a clear overview of this. So let us proceed with the y coefficient. So multiplying, here the coefficient of y is -4, see, and here -3. So multiplying, let us use another ink. So multiplying equation 1 by the coefficient of y in second -3, and multiplying equation 2 by this one -4. So when we do that, what we get is, so 9x minus 4y equals to 2000. We multiply it by -3, so it becomes 9 3s are 27, but negative sign, so minus 27x. This is -4 into -3 plus 12 y equals minus 6000, and the second equation becomes, it is multiplied by -4, so minus 28, 7 4s are 28, minus 24x, plus here 4 into 3, so plus 12y, it becomes again so minus 8000. Now the next step is to subtract, so plus minus plus, so minus 27x plus 28x, so it becomes x. Now plus 12 minus 12, so here the y cancels. Okay, so here the y cancels and we get minus 6000 plus 8000 equals to 2000. So here x comes out to be 2000. Now the similar steps like substitution, we can put x in any of the two equations. Let us put that in the first equation. So what was the first equation? 9x minus 4y equals to 2000. So putting the value of x in equation 1, so 9x minus 4y equals 2000. So x is 2000, so 9 times 2000 minus 4y equals to 2000. So what it is, 9 to the 18,000 minus 4y equals 2000. So this is, let us take 4y to that side, so 4y equals 16,000, so y equals 4000. So finally we have got the solution, that is x equals 2000 and y equals 4000. So I think this is clear to you, because I think you are intelligent enough to get this thing. Now let us take a problem and try to solve it. After solving the problem, I think it will be more clear to you. This problem is also from NCERT, and this is a good one. So let us start solving this problem. So what it says is that the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. So basically what I have told you earlier, that we have to find what is asked. So the number, we have been asked to find the number, and another thing which we need to focus is there must be two condition statements. So here also the same thing, sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. How to approach the problem? To know how to approach the problem, you must see the previous video on substitution. There I have told you how to approach this thing. So this is the first condition statement, that sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9, and the second condition statement is this one, that also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. So let us proceed. So let us take that the digits be x and y, because we are basically in the question they are telling about digits and all this, so why not take the digits? So let the digits not like this way, let us be a more specific. So this is of a 2-digit number, so let the digit in tens place be x, and the digit in units place be y. So basically this is the tens and units place. So the digit in units place is y and the digit in tens place is x. So the number is actually 10x plus y. For example, you have a number digits in tens place 8 and units place 9. So the number is 89. It is basically 8 into 10 plus 9, right? So I am here writing the same thing, that the number is 10x plus y. Now coming to the conditions, the first condition, let us try to make an equation out of that. Condition 1, how to write this thing in exams, when I will discuss the solution videos of the exercises, then it will be clear to you. For now, you just understand the thing, the concept is more important. If you know the concept, you will be the winner. So condition 1 is that the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. So basically when the sum of the digits is 9, then we can say that here x plus y equals to, so here x plus y equals 9. Sum of the digits is 9, and what is the second statement? 9 times this number. So let us write it. So this is the first equation. So let us term it 1, and second is 9 times this number. So what is the number? 10x plus y. So 9 times 10x plus y. 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Okay, so now we are being said that we just reverse the order of the digits. So in tens place now we have y, and in units place we have x. So the number becomes actually 10y plus x, right? So 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. That is, this 9 times 10x plus y is twice than this number, 10y plus x. 10y plus x. So I hope this is clear. So now finally we have two equations, and now let us let first proceed this thing a bit further and simplify it. So it is 90x plus 9y equals 20y plus 2x. So this is actually 90x, 22x, so 88x equals to, this will be 11y. Oh, so this is a very simple equation. So we divide it by 11, so 8x equals y. So this is actually the second equation based on the conditions. Now we have to solve the two equations. Now okay, let us solve it by elimination, because see, this is a very simple sum, and to solve this thing by substitution will be more easier, but let us solve it by elimination for the sake of our understanding. So let us write the two equations first. So it was x plus y equals to 9. So x plus y equals to 9. This is the first one, and the second one is 8x equals to y. So let us take it in a single side. So 8x minus y equals 0. So now now this comes with experience. Now particularly in this problem, we need not to multiply anything, because here we can see that already plus y and minus y are present. If we just add the two, the plus y and minus y will get cancelled. So finally we will be left with a equation in x. So just adding them. Now these are the tricks. You have to think of this while solving problems. Always it is not necessary that you have to just multiply with the coefficients and get something. So adding the two, what we get is that, so x plus y plus 8x minus y equals 9. So here plus y minus y gets cancelled. So 9x equals 9, or x equals 1. Now putting x equals 1 in any of the equations, let us put it in equation 2. So x equals to 1, putting x equals to 1 in equation 2, what we get is that 8 into 1 equals to y. So y equals to 8. So finally what was the number? Number was xy. So here, so the tens and units place, we got tens place to be 1, that is x equals 1 and y equals 8. So finally the number is 18. So I hope this is clear. You just practice, and while practicing you will get to know this. More you practice, more you encounter more sums, you will just know the more shortcuts or short ways to find the solutions, whether to apply substitution method or to apply elimination method. This comes with more practice. So finally, after some lectures I will do some good problems a series of good problems. There I will show you how to approach different problems. So I hope I am able to make you understand. And so finally completing with this lecture, the next lecture will be of cross multiplication method. So if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. So coming back soon. Thanks.